Hello, Sagittarius placements. Welcome to Soul Healing with Holly. This will be your tarot and crystal guidance forecast for the month of January 2023. Don't worry if you see this at any other time. The messages are meant to reach you when you need to hear them. This will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. As usual, because this is a general message, please take only what resonates. And if this doesn't resonate, you may want to check your other placement videos. All right, Sagittarius, we're going to start by getting some overall themes or messages from our Moonology Oracle deck. We'll follow that up with clarification from tarot, add some positive affirmations, and finally, we will choose a crystal from the bowl of crystals to represent an area of focus or an area of healing. All right, Sagittarius placements, let's get started with your first messages. What do Sagittarius placements need to focus on for the month of January 2023? What are some overall themes, messages, or guidance for Sagittarius placements? All right, up first we have bring love into the situation. Now, this could mean many different things. I feel like this is love towards yourself as well. I feel like you have been in this Eight of Swords energy where you're not telling yourself the nicest things about yourself, and you need to learn to love yourself. You need to learn to appreciate yourself. Otherwise, if there is some sort of discontent between you and another person, they're asking you to use love in that situation. Remind yourself perhaps of why they are your friend or why you are in a relationship with them. I just feel like love is something that is going to be needed in the month of January. And then we have it's time to take action. So if there is something that you need to do, I'm really feeling like Sagittarius, it might be that you need to apologize to someone. When I see this card along with bring love into the situation, perhaps there's someone you need to apologize to. Perhaps there is somebody that you have your eye on that you are interested in a relationship with, and it's up to you to take that first step. But this is telling you you cannot just sit back and wait for things to come to you. You are going to be the one that is going to have to take action. This gives me like King of Wands energy, Emperor energy, where you need to act. And then don't let pride get in your way. So, again, if there is some sort of strife between you and somebody else, don't let your pride prevent you from apologizing, especially if you do owe them an apology. Okay, I feel like things could easily be smoothed over if you take that step. If you're the one to take action to smooth things over, to apologize, um, you know, don't be too proud to do that. If this is somebody that you want in your life, then you need to make sure that you do everything you can to keep them. We'll have to see what the tarot has to say, Sagittarius. All right, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements for the month of January 2023. Sagittarius, if you like this reading, if it resonates with you, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. And if you are interested, I do offer personal readings on my website at soulhealingwithholly.com, or you can find it in the link below. All right, let's see what we have. Up first, we have Queen of Swords. Okay. Nine of Swords. Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this has something to do with a relationship. Two of Wands. And there's that Eight of Swords energy that I was talking about. So, Eight of Swords is putting yourself through mental torture. It is, believing all of the negative projections of other people. It is allowing yourself to believe negative things about yourself. It's anxiety. It's all of these things that are keeping you trapped. And I felt like this when we had bring love into the situation. Like, you are keeping yourself trapped. You need to love yourself as well. That's Eight of Swords energy, is you're not doing that. This is something that you could easily walk away from. Okay, you are tied loosely. You could unblindfold yourself, look at the situation clearly. I just feel like there's a lot of anxiety that you are carrying with you, and it's keeping you trapped. And it's like you're using that to keep you trapped when you could move forward. I do feel like this may be about a relationship. So, past things that were said to you that you're still hanging on to. Um, and a lot of times it's like in the heat of the moment when we are upset with someone and we say those things that we know are going to hurt them, but yet you're still carrying them with you. So you need to release yourself from this anxiety, from this mental torture, this mental prison that you are keeping yourself trapped in. And I feel like with this Queen of Swords energy here to start with, I feel like you have set boundaries with someone. There probably was somebody that hurt you, that said, things that you're still carrying, that you're still thinking about. But this Queen of Swords is, you know what? Don't come at me unless you're going to be honest with me, unless you want to communicate with me, unless you're going to clearly communicate with me. The Queen of Swords has that sword raised because she is not going to allow anyone in her life, and I say her, but remember, male, female doesn't matter. This person is not going to allow anyone in their life who doesn't see their value or worth anymore. I feel like it's kind of, I've been there, done that kind of thing, and you're going to see it coming from a mile away now. So that's why your sword is raised. You are ready to defend yourself if you need to. You're ready to cut people out of your life if you need to. But I feel like this is something from the past that you just need to release. You need to allow yourself to move forward from this. Again, there's this feeling of being stuck or trapped in these thoughts, in the way that you are thinking about things. And not only do you have the Eight of Swords, but you also have the Nine of Swords. Now, this is about sleepless nights. This is about, those thoughts that you cannot get out of your head. It's also this feeling of perhaps regret about something. Maybe you regret cutting somebody out of your life. Maybe you regret allowing somebody to be in your life to put you through this. But you can figure a way out of this. Right now, I feel like you are causing way more stress and anxiety in your life than you actually need to. Um, you're constantly thinking about what has happened instead of like what you're going to do about it. What can you do about it? How can you move forward? I feel like it's more of this, mental tape recorder where you're playing the events over and over and over and not really looking for a solution to move past it. But with this Two of Cups here, this is typically about a relationship, a partnership. This is about a mutual exchange of emotions. So if this is a person from your past that has, hurt you, that has put you in this anxious thinking, um, they may want to come back and offer you, emotion again. They may want to tell you that they want to work things out. This is a partnership that's divinely guided. And it's also mutual. So maybe they've finally realized that they actually do care about you. Now, for those of you, this is not a love reading, but I'm seeing this has to do with a relationship or a partnership. So this could have been a work partner. This could have been a friend. This really even could have been a family member where you had some perhaps harsh words that were said between you, and there are regrets that you are carrying over from this. But it's telling you, and I got that from the beginning, that it's time for you to take action. So maybe you can be the first one to step up and perhaps apologize. Tell them that you still care about them. I really feel like, and I felt like that from the beginning, maybe you needed to apologize about something. And it says, don't let your pride get in the way. So if you know you owe this person an apology, please make sure you do that. I feel like this person is important enough to keep in your life. This could also be somebody that maybe that you were never in a relationship with, but you think about them constantly and you want this opportunity for a relationship. That could be, but perhaps your walls are just up too high. And the Two of Wands here speaks of perhaps a decision that you have to make. This is, to me, always about, deciding what you want to bring into your life, deciding the next steps for your future, choosing a path. So you may have a decision on which path you want to take at this time. I always feel like with the Two of Wands, there's this fear of making the wrong decision. But I always say, I believe that what is meant for you will never pass you by. You may take a longer route to get there. You might, take a different route than expected, but you will always go or meet the place that you should be. Okay, so the things that are meant for you are going to come to you regardless of which path you take. I really feel like at this point, you are deciding which of these is going to be what's best for you. And I do feel like this person wants to be a part of your future. If you know who this person is, if this makes sense to you, again, I get this feeling like this is somebody that there was, some sort of conflict with, and you may have to apologize. You might have to be the first, you might have to take the first step in apologizing. So take that however it resonates. But I do feel like, you know, you are the one that's trapped in these anxious thoughts, this anxiety, this, keeping you trapped when you could easily apologize to that person or tell them that they are important to you. Take this however it resonates. Obviously, it's not going to resonate with everyone, Sagittarius. All right, let's get your positive affirmations for the month. All right, we need one more for Sagittarius. All right. Up first, I am creating the life that I desire. And I feel like it's very important for you to remind yourself that you can create the life that you desire, that you are taking steps or that you can take steps. Again, you feel trapped at this time, but you can create the life that you desire. You can have what you want once you release yourself from these anxious thoughts. So remind yourself of that. You can have the life that you desire. Don't hold yourself back. Don't let pride get in your way, for sure. And then you have I am evolving. So I get the feeling like there is this huge transformation that you are about ready to go through in your life. And I feel like you've been going through it already. You've been seeing that it's coming and it's time. You know that it's time. It's time for change in your life. You don't want to stay stuck in these anxious thoughts. So there is this period right now. I feel like you're that caterpillar that's going to go into the cocoon phase and you're going to transform into that butterfly. There is this process of evolving in your life right now. And then you have, I forgive my past and set myself free. And there is, I feel like this is after you have gone through that transformation. You need to set yourself free. And right here, I talked about how you are keeping yourself trapped. Your mental torture of yourself is keeping you stuck. It's not allowing you to move forward when that's exactly what you need to do. And perhaps that means forgiving yourself as well, forgiving other people, asking other people for their forgiveness, but also forgiving yourself. Set yourself free. Don't keep yourself trapped. Was the feeling that I was getting here, and with that Nine of Swords as well. You are keeping yourself stuck, and it might be that you are being too proud to apologize to someone or to tell somebody how you're feeling when you can set yourself free. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this resonates with some of you. Let's get your crystal for the month. If I can find one. There we go. All right, so we have amethyst. Amethyst is such a beautiful stone. It can help you to relieve stress and anxiety, which is definitely something that you are feeling at this time. It can convert negative energy into higher frequencies or positive energy. It also works with your third eye chakra for developing your psychic abilities or your intuition. And I feel like for you, you really need to start clearing that so you can trust your intuition. It's also a stone for mental protection. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed your monthly reading. If you did, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of your next reading.